A dominant win for the Buffalo Bandits, who improved to 2-0 on the young NLL season. And Pat, we built this up as the battle between superstars, the best offensive players that this game has to offer. The MVPs, the reigning MVP Josh Byrne, and the two-time MVP Dhane Smith, and also the goal king, the two-time goal king Jeff Teat for Ottawa. And that trio certainly did not disappoint in the light show in Ottawa tonight.
It was must-see TV, Matt. Anytime you have the discussion of who's the best in the game, well, the conversation starts with these three gentlemen, and anytime you get to see all three go toe-to-toe, it is a thing of beauty. Of course, we get to see every time with Dhane Smith and Josh Byrne as their teammates, the great dynamic duo. But when you add Jeff Teat in the mix, all three of these guys want to prove they're the best. They're the best in the game. They're the best playmakers. They're the best goal scorers. And I really feel like it motivated 24 combined points between these scorers. Jeff Teat with 3 and 2 for 5 points. And the two superstars stood by with our very own Ashley Docking.
A big-time milestone for these two, Josh Byrne and Dhane Smith, who are joined by the rest of their team. Ian McKay, Steve Friolo in the background. 500 career points, 1,100 for yourself, right? That's crazy.
Pretty great.
Josh, what can you say about the fact that your team started training camp and implemented systems right away? How has that helped you get out of the gate strong?
It's definitely massive for us, right? At the end of the day, I think we brought back a lot of our guys from last year. So, Dhane and I were talking about it, and it was like, we felt like we could step on the floor and play right away. So obviously it's a huge credit to our coaching staff and the leaders on this team. So, proud of our group.
Standing here with two MVPs, but Dhane specifically, you've won at every single level, personal accolades, team accolades. After all this time, what is it that keeps you motivated to keep chasing excellence and getting better every year? Not the time to be humble.
No, it took me a while. I lost a lot before I figured out how to win, and I give credit to everybody on our offense, defense, goaltending, coaching staff to believe in me. We stuck with it and we were able to win, but we still have a long way to do it again, and that's what we're hoping for.
All right, this is a question for both of you. Are we keeping Ian McKay on offense or what?
He's not bad. He's a garbage man.
I feel like we have to, man. He's all over the place. He's an energy guy, kind of like a lefty Bucky in a way. He's a lot of fun, and he's definitely not afraid to mix it up too. So watch out for him. He might drop the gloves. You never know.
Congrats, you guys. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Milestone nights for both of those superstars. Dhane Smith over 1,100 career NLL points, and Josh Byrne now over the 500 career point mark. An impressive showing from those two. Now, at halftime, we debuted our new segment, Pat. This was a lot of fun. It's Facts, Acts, or Relax. Facts, you agree with the statement. Acts, you don't. And relax is, let's just give it a little bit. So one of the highlights was talking about Christian Del Bianco. He's an MVP. He's a NLL winner, a big goaltender, an important goaltender, but he hasn't played yet this year. So the statement is, Christian Del Bianco, he will play this year. Take it away.
It's going to be an axe, and it's going to be a Paul Bunyan-sized axe, Matt, because we're dealing with the GM of the Calgary Roughnecks, Mike Board, and he has proven in the past he doesn't mind allowing his superstars to sit out during a contract dispute. Back in 2019, Westberg sat out the entire year. They went on to win a championship, and when you factor that in with the fact that if he wants to make a move, he is getting full value in that trade, 10 cents on the dollar, and it just feels like at this point in the game, the two sides are too far apart to get a deal done. That's why we're giving him an axe.
Let's have a look here. Some reaction from social media. Come on, man. I'm just trying to watch some NLL in peace. And Pat Gregoire is saying there's a Paul Bunyan-sized axe that I won't be playing this year. Well, looks like you got his attention, Pat.
I'm sorry, Delbs. I'm sorry, man. I want to see you play. He's a former MVP, a former champion, but at this point of the game, I just don't see it happening.
Facts, Acts, or Relax. A lot of fun, and clearly made its mark tonight in Ottawa. Good night.